Hello everybody and welcome back to a new test video. So today it's all about our cows in Farming Simulator 22. What should you feed them with? Should you feed them with hay or make the whole struggle with mixing some great TMR? Well, I have to say I'm a little bit confused these days. And I want to give a big shout out to our good friend Mr. Farmer Cop. Now he made this video here a couple of days ago, and I've looked at it maybe 5, 10 times, and yeah, it shows that giving them hay compared to the whole hassle with giving them TMR is actually more or less the same when it comes to the growth time, milk production, slurry production. So should we just give them hay? Well, I did some more testing on this because this wake up my testing gene, and so I have a couple of things which could be interesting. So first of all, we're gonna do a plain test, and I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you everything, but I'm gonna show you the basics. So yeah, let's jump into it. So here we are. We are on no man's land, and I've placed down two in-game. Let's go into flight mode here. So these are two in-game normal cow barns. These are from Giants, no hacky-packy mod things. I'm on PC today. The only mod I've turned off is faster production, because I think maybe that has an affection. But other than that, this is also applicable for all platforms. So I'm gonna buy myself 10 milk cows, 10 grown-up milk cows in both of them. Let's see here now. I'm gonna take Holsteins. I'm gonna buy myself 10 of these. Yeah, I know. And then I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna buy myself 10 also here. There we go. So now, if we look into the menu, we go in here, you can see 10 in each. Now, here's the thing, which is pretty important, that if you see here, I can use my mouse. TMR will give them 100% efficiency. Hay, only 80%. Now, what Farmer Cop showed us is that that's not a big of a difference. To make TMR, it's gonna take a whole lot more hours on these guys, more fuel usage. You're gonna need to, lease or buy a TMR mixer, either a wheeled one or a stationary one. There are so many mods now. You need to make silage, either by bales or silage clamp or fermenter. So it's a little bit more work to make TMR than hay. So in this one here, I got 65 million liter with hay. In this one, the same amount with TMR, and this one I got some straw. The reason why I have straw, because I've also placed down 2 manure heaps, so I'm gonna have a little bit an eye on the manure production. So these guys here, I'm just gonna have inside, and we're gonna give them food. They're gonna get happy. You know what? And the other thing, which I'm not gonna touch into this this video here, is the amount of food that they are eating. Then you, if you want to know all the bits and bobs about numbers, go and check out Farmer Cop's video, because the food consumption, if you give them either hay or TMR, is exactly the same. So it doesn't matter what you give them, they will still eat the same amount. So, but this test here, I only got 10 cows. And we'll see. Now I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit here. I'm gonna skip ahead until we get the first newborn, because I know more or less when that is. There we go. So now they got food, they got bedding. So this one 100% with TMR, this one with hay. So now it's just a matter of going to sleep, and I will see you in a bit. So, first point of interest after 10 months, and that is that the TMR cows now have made newborns, whilst the hay cows is still 10. Now, like I said, when it comes to food consumption, they are spot on, more or less the same. They are actually the same. So if you see here now, the TMR cows have made newborns. The hay cows, as you see on the reproduction here, tomorrow when it hits 100%, they will also give newborns. So the TMR guys, they will give you newborns 1 day before the hay guys. When it comes to milk production, that's more or less 20 to 25% higher than the hay guys. 11,000 liter here, and TMR got 14,000 liter. Slurry is also the same, around 20 to 25% higher than the hay guys. And the same goes with the manure. These guys have produced 20,000 liter, while the hay guys have produced 16,000 liter. The value of the cows hit 1,500 after 6 months. So that's the maximum price. It hasn't been increasing or decreasing after they hit 24 months. So if you want to make money on the cows themselves, once they hit 24 months, they will reach their maximum of 1,500. You know what? July, August, September. I'm gonna skip ahead 2 more months. So that's 1 year into the game. And then these guys also will have given new births, and we'll see the difference between the items that we can sell. So, it's gone 1 year, and now we need to see on some figures. Is it actually worth doing TMR compared to hay? And yeah, and also after that we're gonna step into my kind of test of it. So here we are, September again. We have run through 1 year now, and like I said, food consumption is more or less the same. The only difference is that the TMR cows, they gave birth 1 day before, so now they have been eating a little bit more for 1 day than the hay guys. But if you see on the milk production, the TMR guys have produced 17,000 liter. The hay guys 14,000 liters, so not a big difference there. When it comes to slurry, the TMR 30,000, hay guys 24, and the same goes with the manure production. It's roughly around 25 to 30% higher. So I've done some high school mathematics here now. So for the for the hay cows, I've sold everything. I'm on easy. It doesn't matter if you're on easy or normal or hard. The relative difference is going to be the same. But anyway, I've sold the milk, I've sold the manure, I've sold the slurry on the hay cows. And the total amount of money I got from the hay was 38,666. I did the same thing with the TMR cows. I've sold everything, milk, manure and slurry. And for those, I got 48,908. So the difference in, real money and the byproduct on these cows are 10,242. So you're getting 10,000 more if you give them TMR after 1 year. Now, imagining doing this was only with 10 cows. So imagining doing this with 100 cows, then the difference would be 100,000. So there is a difference, but there is actually a way of getting even a bigger difference, and that's the X factor here. That's the X factor on this one, and that's. I thought it was the cow barn itself, but I'm gonna show you it's not, because if I go into here now, and let's take some modded ones. Don't worry about me ruining the fields. I'm just gonna take some randomly cow barns here now, and we're gonna jump over and we're gonna buy some animals. Let's see, where's the trigger? There we go. Let's buy ourselves, so we see the difference here. Let's buy ourselves one of these. Boop. And then we're gonna move into this guy. Where's the trigger here? There we go. And I'm gonna buy myself 2 of this, so we see the difference. So if you jump into the menu here now, you can see where I bought 1. Still the difference between TMR and hay is 80% and 100%. If I go down to the other one, also here, 100% and 80%. So, is there a way of, are there differences in other cow barns? I know. I've been testing with all the cow barns I have, and that's like 11 one, and all of them are 100% and 80%. But like I said, there's an X factor here, and I'm going to show you right now. So, the big X factor, the big difference is the map. The map has a difference. And now I'm currently on Alma, Missouri. So I got more or less the same setup here. I got a lot of TMR, I got hay, and I got straw. Now here's the thing. Let's go into here now and go into cows and place down 2 of the same that we did on No Man's Land. So let's put on this one here and this one here. And now if I buy myself, let's say 10 cows here. Bam. And then I'll buy myself 10 cows in this one. Now you're gonna see the difference. Look here now. TMR 100%. Hay is only 60%. And I know also on a map like Bally Spring, if you give them silage there, that's 90%. Listen to this. So it's all map related. It doesn't have anything to say when it comes to what kind of cow barn you're using. It's the map which is setting the limits or setting the criteria, so to speak. Because if you see also on this one, this is the in-game, so to speak. This is the one that you start with. So it's the same here. If I buy myself 1 cow here, just to show, like so, and we move into where we have 1 cow. Also here on the map cow barn, it's also 60% and 100%. I'm gonna sell back this one. We don't need that one. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. It's gonna take a hot minute, but let's see, we are in August now. I need to write that down. So let's see if we have any big differences when it comes to. I think maybe also the reproduction is going to be faster. And let's see the difference between, you know, the production things of it. Milk, slurry, and manure. Oh, that's the thing. I need to go into silo extensions. And I need to place down a couple of these. Boop. Manure heaps. Boop. Like so. And I'll see you in August 2024. So 6 months in, I just wanted to show you that yeah, there's a big difference already just after 6 months. Wow, the winter here in Missouri is really hard, that's for sure. But yeah, there are some big differences both in what they produce and also the value of the cow themselves. If you see here now, this is the TMR cows. They have reached 1,500 in value, whilst the hay cows only is valued to 600. When it comes to milk production, the TMR have produced 8,600. The hay cows, only half of that, 4,400. And the slurry production, 9,000 and 15,000. So yeah, but also if you look on the reproduction side, the TMR cows are now up to 60%. So that means in 4 days they are gonna, you know, give new births. Whilst the hay cows, the health is at 0 and the reproduction is at 0. So there's a big difference in health and reproduction here. A really big difference. All right, let's go another 6 months and let's see. So now it's gone 1 year on Alma, Missouri, and the differences is, yeah, they are huge, really huge actually, surprisingly. So here we are in August again. 1 year has gone past. The food consumption is the same as it was on the No Man's Land. But the differences here is reproduction in cows, milk production, manure production, and slurry production. So what I've done now, I've taken the liberty of virtually, I've sold everything, even though I haven't. I've just go into the prices and use the same sell point for everything. And yeah, let's have a look at some numbers. Man, this is big. So if you look in here, first of all, the TMR cows, they did reproduce after 10 months. So now we got 20 of these. Now look at this. The hay cows, the health is 0%. Reproduction haven't even started. I still got only 10 cows here, and the value is stuck at 600. Whilst the TMR, you know, the first ones have maxed out at 1500, and the newborns are still growing and growing. But the hay guys, wow, that's a little bit scary. Let's just put it like that. Milk production, the TMR guys, 17,000. That's the same as on the other map. Hey, guys or women, only half of that, 9,800. And the same goes with slurry production and manure production. So in total then, for the hay product, I sold everything, milk, manure, slurry, and I got 22,500 for that. Then I sold everything from the TMR guys, milk, manure, and slurry, and I got 40,000. So just there, in selling the byproduct, there's a difference of 22,500. And remember, this is only 10 cows. So if you're doing 100 cows, this would be 225,000. And in addition, you know, I virtually sold the cows So I sold the TMR cows and I sold the hay guys, and the total difference between, you know, selling all the cows, selling all the byproduct is 29,000. And then we're talking, at least in my head, TMR is what, yeah, it's worth doing, and that's only for 10 cows. So yeah, like I say, if you're doing 100 cows, the difference would be almost 300,000. So like I said in the beginning, I'm not mocking a farmer cop. I just my test genes woke up and I had to test this a little bit further. And like I said, it's map related. So whenever you're going to do cows, if the difference between TMR and hay is only 80% and 100%, just give them hay. But if you are on a map like Alma, Missouri, you better make some TMR, that's for sure. On Valley Spring, for example, I know that giving them only silage will give 90%. So you're better off just giving them silage. So yeah, it's map related. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any more requests on test videos, give me a shout out and I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.